Hey,
Hey everyone, this is Lobstermagnet. I'm here with my good buddy
Goro
Gregor
Goro Goro Gregoro.
Gorogregoro. We are in our Berzerk binge. We are the ultimate Berzerkies, and we're gonna keep on saying that. It's terrible.
uh,
It's awful and embarrassing. So we are doing our Berserk binge. We just watched episode 3 of Berserk 2017, second season of the Berserk anime,
oh,
and we
third episode.
third episode of the Berserk anime 2000, the second season, and we were so excited. We got to see the freaking Griffith get his Neoband of the Hawk with all his noble apostles. Ooh, gave me chills. And seeing
Yes.
like Run and Build and all the like the really cool knight designs.
Yeah, it was cool to see them all again. Just there's a lot of stuff I forgot since I read it so long ago, and to see it all animated and like quickly paced like this is really it's really nice. It's really
Yeah.
great.
I mean, like I said, CGI. As you said, you're not a big fan of the Berserk CGI, but like,
Uh,
oh my god, we get to see it! It's I'm so happy we get to see it.
um,
We get to see like the cushions take what you call it them take over from the cushions as Griffith becomes like Jesus 2.0. He can like has monsters at his side. We got introduced to Sonya, who's kind of like a fun supporting character, and later on I remember there's a really great scene where her and Sheik meet up and they both have their weird man troubles, since like Sheik has a crush on Guts and then Sonya obviously has a crush on
Griffith.
yeah. So they have their little weird trouble, but they have a great scene relating to each other, and hopefully we'll see that payoff later on. But they're kind of fun supporting characters.
Yeah. Um,
A little bit more to Sheik than Sonya, but yeah, she's a nice thing to have around.
I like how they did some of the animations for the Shadow Assassin dude.
Oh yeah, good old Ruska. Although he always kind of annoyed me, but then again, I hate characters who are like, "I'm not gonna let anyone kill you because I'm gonna kill you." Then they never do, or you always know that threat's invalid. Like I don't know, didn't like fucking you remember Suigetsu from Naruto?
Yeah,
I,
I remember.
no one can kill you, Sasuke, until I kill you. And it's like,
Was
ew.
that really his motivation?
I'd have to like look back on it, and I don't want to do that research, but I feel like he was like one of those guys who's like, I'm the only one who's gonna be able to kill you, and then he like kind of switches off, and he's like, yeah, whatever. I hate those kind of guys.
I
But
mean,
like,
it's better. I think it's better sometimes when it's like a little bit. They have slightly different motivations for joining. Like it makes it seem like they're not just like robotic. Like, oh Griffith, you are powerful. I am going to join you because you are strong and I like your leadership skills.
well, that guy, he's like a cushion apostle. He's kind of weird because like we're never really quite sure what his allegiance. He's like the Prince of Persia, and that he just like shows up every now and then. We're not quite sure what side he's on. We're kind of like, we kind of want to know what this guy's backstory is, but then it's also like,
Are you talking about the Shadow Assassin
yeah,
dude or okay?
because
How is he like the Prince of Persia?
he pops up throughout the manga. He like shows up at different times, and you're not quite sure where his allegiance is. Is he pro
But
Griff?
Isaac, you already said that someone else was the Prince of Persia. The other dude.
Well, he assists the Prince of Persia. All right, he's not the Prince of Persia. All right, let me backtrack on that. He assists the Prince of Persia. See
the
when the Prince of
Rakas.
Persia's on screen. He comes on every now and then,
Okay.
and you're not quite sure is he like pro Cushion or is he pro Griffith? Does he want to kill Griffith? Does he want to support Griffith? And then whatchamacallit, Rickert has that scene where he fights him much later in the
I
manga.
think it's pretty obvious. He's just in it for himself most of the
Yeah,
time.
like I don't know. He's like this weird kind of guy where I always feel annoyed when he shows up because it's like I feel like there are much more interesting characters I'd rather see Paige or Screen Hut devoted towards than him.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like that scene where Griffith, or not Griffith, Rickert uses the power of science later on to get away from him.
Yeah, in the manga.
He
Yeah.
sciences the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But it's so fun to see this animated, like, because I remember in the manga they did the parallel storylines of, like, Guts going on his journey, getting his party together, and then Griffith's Neo Band of the Hawk, and he's got his like little team of evil monsters, and Sonya doesn't give a fuck, and he's like, I'm gonna do awful things to you, I'm gonna eat you, but she doesn't care.
Yeah, it's strange. She's like a mirrored version of what Shrieky is gonna be, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's very calm and collected, about almost everything.
Doesn't flip out, and I also love it how you've got like the nobler apostles who are like policing the like less noble ones.
Yes, that dynamic is interesting. He's like trying to tame like wild beasts to fight for him, basically, and the more noble wild beasts are like trying to keep them in line and just like stabbing them and stuff, like saying,
just
"Shut up."
Control, keeping their awful, evil, human-eating, rapey instincts in check, because apostles are kind of horrible things. Inhuman monsters, literally, like, that was always one of my favorite things about Berzerk. That, like, to become an apostle, like, you have to kill a part of yourself. You have to sacrifice someone who's significant to you. Like, there's that great scene early on in the manga where there's the caterpillar demon guy, the Count.
Yes.
And he's like, give him the black swordsman, yeah, so I can regenerate and become even more powerful. And they're like, no, that's not how it works. You have to give your daughter.
Yeah.
You have to kill a part of yourself. He's like, no, I'm a horrible, evil monster, but I still like my daughter, and I hope she appreciates me. And then he gets dragged off to Berzerk hell by all the people who he'd been consumed. And he's like, he keeps that one little speck of his humanity.
Wow. Yeah, that kind of storytelling is pretty interesting. Pretty cool about Berzerk.
I always love that, where the apostles all have to sacrifice something. Even the noble ones probably sacrifice something in a desperate moment.
Yeah.
And so each one, even the noble ones, we knew they probably killed a puppy, killed a friend, lover, wife.
They killed a puppy.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure it would be more significance than a puppy.
Yeah, probably a little more significant. But, that's the price you pay for your super awesome monster powers.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going a lot quicker pace than I thought it would be. I don't remember it being this quick.
It's probably maybe a little faster than it could be, but like I'm happy to see all this material covered. It makes me happy. Yeah. Happier than the Attack on Titan season, which is going on at a good pace, I'd say. We're doing like maybe chapter and a half per an episode, but there's a part of me that's like, cover more material, considering how how much there is, you can cover.
There's that last episode of Attack on Titan still getting to me though. Just,
Hey, Guts, I have to tell you something. I'm really Griffith.
I'm really a member of the God Hand.
I'm really a member of the God Hand. Yeah.
Guts, I'm a member of the God Hand.
We could solve.
You need to come with us right now.
You just come with us right now. Serpico says that. I'm really a member of the God Hand. I've been here to watch you, and I believe you're really noble. You're going to change our ways and causality itself. I need you to fight the God Heart that lies in the secret of the Berzerk universe. But you need to come with me right now.
I might throw up if that ever happens. I actually would. It would disgust me so much.
Well, Kentaro Moira has lots more class than to do something like that. So luckily, I don't think we have to worry about that happening. Thankfully.
Yeah. Overall, I think it's a pretty good episode. They introduced the Griffith being able to talk with ghosts, which I thought was later on in the manga, but apparently they show it
much earlier.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Interesting choice to introduce that thing.
What I always thought was interesting, though, is that throughout all this, Griffith never takes his femto form. He always stays in his Griffith form. I wonder if he did that as a PR thing, or if he just didn't need to, or Griffith is always interesting because it always feels like in this post Band of the Hawk thing, you never really quite understand what's going through his mind.
Yeah.
The only one who understands him is Guts in the terms of that, like, he's always striving for his higher castle. But like we don't really know like what his end game is. What does he think of those monsters? Does he care about the people? Does he have some sort of higher goal? And we sort of know that there is like some sort of higher goal with like the dragon roads and the mystical trees that the wizards explain to us. But like we don't know it from him. Right. He's just like, I'm so soft and lovable, and I'm the best, and I'm the noblest, prettiest thing to ever come out of anything. But
It's definitely for PR reasons that he takes that form. He wouldn't get many followers if he looked like that kind of like crazy
demon HR Giger dominatrix.
Yeah, HR Giger dominatrix kind of like Black Hawk in like some kind of weird skin tight leather dominatrix kind of get up with wings.
Yeah, I guess that sort of makes sense because like you always wonder if he's got like these incredible god hand powers. Why isn't he like using them all the time? But I guess he wants his castle and he knows he can't win it with S&M gear. This isn't the Matrix.
I mean, he'll like show off that like, oh yeah, I have demon followers and no problem, but he won't let on to everybody else like, oh, I'm actually a demon too, apparently, and or like visually let on.
Yeah, that is true. I'm trying to remember. When Rickard slaps him, did he ever retaliate for that? Or I don't think he did. I think the Rushka's guy attacked him. We don't know if that was because of Griffith.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I do remember in the comic, in the manga, Griffith does get into his femtone form when he's fighting the World Tree guy.
I was so happy with that. I was like, oh shit! That like felt like the one time we saw like real Griffith, and it's like,
yes.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh! Those like
it was a really cool fucking part.
Guys, and they all go, oh! that was basically me when I saw that. I was like, oh! I knew it! I wonder, maybe Femto never existed. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe this is Griffith's second chance. It was like, oh, I knew it! You were here all along! You were hiding it!
Yeah, I mean, he just didn't. He just didn't want to show it from the very beginning. But of course he had his powers. He wasn't just a normal motherfucker. I mean, how is he able to dodge all those arrows and be like all godlike and shit? And he's obviously more divine than he was when he was mortal, right? When he was before the God Hands shit.
He still wants to win by commanding. He doesn't want to just like use his like Super Saiyan powers and just like beat everything.
Yeah,
that's his ultimate victory: is the power to lead. His conqueror's hockey. Unless he uses that to claim his castle, nothing matters.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The power of the king.
He does have the power of the king, the emperor's hockey.
All right, so I think we had a good discussion about Griffith.
Yes.
Let's end this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, buy my comic on Comixology. Watch Greg stream. Share this video so we can climb on the YouTube ladder and live in riches of Google AdSense money, and then we could just live the otaku lifestyle and buy really expensive figurines and be creepy men who live in a mansion and just like, oh, I love this version of Not.
So it's giving everyone a really great picture of us. It's really pretty, a really great picture of us.
It's a great picture. Yeah, that's the fantasy. Just like that guy from Hunter x Hunter. Who doesn't do anything and sits around with all his expensive anime figurines.
Yeah, the dream.
Just the fat otaku. We'll subscribe for us for Independence Wealth. Maybe not that. We probably won't do that, but it's just fun to like poke fun at like the ultimate stigmatized, because there are other YouTubers who are like, yeah, look at all my animals and stuff and posters. And it's like, what do you got? You got like a white door, and I have this like assembled bookshelf behind me, just random crap that's all going to be thrown away soon enough.
Yeah. Okay. I guess on that note,
On that note, we are going to continue our Berserk binge. Join us, Berserkies, as we give you our impressions, as we go through and reflect upon the inner meaning of causality and the fate of the universe and our role within it as we flow against an endless stream, as the Skull Knight would say. Adios.
Adios.
That's what I'm saying. But, we'll figure out a good catchphrase at some point.